Hello, everyone. It's Rebecca here with the Santosha Way, and I wanted to talk to you about the upcoming Pisces New Moon. Pisces season begins on Sunday, February 19th, and the Pisces New Moon is happening at 1 degree Pisces. This is like the third new moon in a row that we're having at the first degree, and I think we have one more if I'm correct. What this is telling us is that I've been saying we're not just starting a new chapter in our lives, we're actually starting a whole new book in the series of our lives. So it's a really great time for new beginnings. The Pisces new moon is actually going to happen on the 19th if you're in the Pacific time zone at like 11:05 p.m., which is going to be 1:05 a.m. on the 20th for Central Time and 2:05 a.m. for Eastern Time on the 20th as well. So at this Pisces new moon, it really is another new beginning, one more new beginning for us, another step in a series of new beginnings for us. Pisces season. It's a mutable water sign represented by the fish. It is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. So let's talk about this just a little bit. Mutable means it flows. It free flows, it transitions. It's a sign that helps us transition from one place to the next place. We have been in Aquarius energy, which is a fixed sign. Now we're going to go into this transition sign, and Aries energy next is cardinal energy. It is the beginning, it is a start. So Pisces is the end, Aries is the beginning, and we are about to have our astrological new year for Aries season, right? So that means Pisces season that's beginning is the end. It's the end of our astrological year. It's the completion of the cycle. We are literally completing one stage and dreaming up our beginnings for our next stage, right? This is a great time for dream journals. This is when your dreams might be more active under Pisces energy. This is the 12th house collectively. So collectively, we're going through endings and beginnings. This is our area of I like to call it cleaning out the closet. You go around the astrological year, you start with Aries season, you move around the whole wheel of the year, you get to Pisces, and as you've been moving through the year, you're doing your work in each house of your life, um, putting out intentions, releasing things, all of that stuff. But by the end of the month, you tend to kind of throw things in the closet and be done with it, right? Like, I've done enough here. Let me just throw this in the closet. We'll deal with that later. So you get to Pisces season, your 12th house transits, whatever the 12th house is for you, this is going to be more powerful in your life when you're having a 12th house transit. But collectively, we're having a 12th house transit. So collectively, we're going through our closet and cleaning everything out before we start Aries season. So I'm hoping this makes sense. I'm running without show notes tonight. Um, so let's look at Pisces being represented by the fish. What do the fish mean? It's about duality. One fish is facing upwards, the other fish is facing downwards with our little Pisces emblems. Um, and it's about duality. It's about having one foot in both worlds. It's about the boundaries being blurred. This is a time when your intuition is usually high because Pisces is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. What does Jupiter do? It expands everything. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. Neptune is unconditional love. It's your higher self energy. It's like connecting into this really spiritual place. Jupiter is also the guru. So this energy is very boundaryless, which is why the veil is thin under Pisces energy. It's already a water sign too, so intuition is going to be heightened under this Pisces season and the Pisces new moon. Like, what else do we really need to know about this? This is a time when, Pisces energy in general struggles with boundaries. Wherever you have Pisces in your natal chart, this is an area where you're probably very intuitive, but also might need to work on firming up some boundaries for yourself. It's an area where you might naturally free flow with life. And probably could use some more structure in that house of your life as well. This is the 12th house. Let's talk about that just a little bit. 12th house is our area of endings and beginnings, dreams, because you're dreaming up your next new beginning. Your dreams might be very active under this energy. Pay attention to them. It's a great time for dream journals. This is an area where you are hermiting more, meditating. It's highly recommended that you meditate and connect in with your intuition at this time. And you're going to be, it's the 12th house is about being removed from society. It's institutions, it's hospitals, so jails, psychiatric facilities, all of those things, because it's about being removed from society and isolated a little bit more. Now, I will tell you, under this energy right now, under Pisces season, it's a little bit different. It's kind of giving us a quick sneak peek into Saturn. Saturn is about to move into Pisces in just a couple of weeks. So these first 2 weeks of Pisces season, we have an opportunity to really put some big dreams out there and really call in what we want for the next several years, because Saturn's going to be there. But what Saturn is going to do in a couple of weeks is come right in and say, okay, here's your big dreams. Let's really structure this out. Let's really get rid of everything that's not serving you, and let's build a quality, stable structure to support your dreams so that you can see them fulfilled over time here. It's really going to come in. Saturn is really going to come in and, I hate to say force, but require you to put in the work if you want to obtain these dreams. At the new moon, we do have a Pisces stellium happening. So the moon will be there and the sun will be there. That's what makes a new moon. We're also going to have Venus and Neptune in Pisces. Saturn goes into Pisces on March 7th. So definitely dream big. Pisces season is a wonderful time for healing. There's a lot of healing frequencies that can come to you. It's part of endings and walking into a new beginning. You release everything and you heal so that you can create again, right? And under Neptune energy, that's the higher octave of Venus. Venus is our planet of love. So Neptune is unconditional love. And it's the higher self, it's the higher perspective, it's the spiritual aspect of everything, which can kind of help us put the human perspective, put the human life into perspective, the spiritual concepts, right? And really help us heal and move forward so that we can create again, so that we can plant those seeds by the time we reach Aries season. So this is a time of great healing that you can open up to right now as well. The important thing about Saturn moving into Pisces to keep in mind is that 3 times this year, Saturn is going to activate the same degree as this new moon. That's going to happen on March 20th, October 3rd, and December 5th. And why is this important? Because it means that whatever we're putting out at this new moon, at this degree of Pisces, this first degree, our intentions that we're putting out, they're going to come back to us. Saturn is going to say, hey, you put these intentions out. Let's take a look at it. And it's going to do that 3 times this year. So very fascinating to look at and keep in mind. That was March 20th, October 3rd, and December 5th when Saturn is going to cross over into that degree for us to revisit those things, to revisit our intentions. So, the biggest thing that we have right now is an opportunity to really dream big. And we always have this at Pisces season, but this one feels bigger. It's a new moon. We're starting a whole new book in our series, right? We're really, really, really ending everything before. We've gone through so many transformations, not just over the past couple of years, but over the past couple of months. There have been so many like transitions and up leveling for the collective that this is really a final goodbye to everything, close it up, put a pretty bow on it. This is the past, this is the old book, and really prepare to start your new book, your new series, the next book in your series of life, really starting a new beginning. Dream big. Go big. Under Pisces energy, go big. Pisces is the sign that wears rose-colored glasses. I get accused of that all the time, having rose-colored glasses on. I have Pisces in the 6th house of my daily routines. My everyday life is very free-flowing, intuitive. I have one foot in both worlds. I'm a Akashic Records reader, right? I work with energies. I'm tapped into the spiritual frequencies very naturally and easily. So, this is one area that I'm practiced in, but what I'm lacking in, and what I've honestly been kind of a little like, "Ugh, I don't know how this is going to work," is I've been looking at Saturn in Pisces. I've been preparing for it, and I've been thinking about it for a long time now because I knew it was coming up, and I knew what Saturn was going to be asking me to do. Saturn's going to come in and ask us to get grounded really grounded, really structured, really serious. Saturn wants quality over quantity. And so Saturn is really, really going to ask us in the next couple of years, and specifically this upcoming specifically this upcoming year is going to really ask us, like, this is your dream. How are you actually going to get there? And really get grounded in it, really put in the work, really take those steps forward. And I will be the first to admit, I am grounding is something that I is a challenge for me that I am committed to working on this year, is really getting grounded. And what does that mean when we talk about being grounded? What does that mean? So many times in spiritual communities, we talk about these things very elusively. So, grounding means being practical. If I'm grounded, I'm practical. I'm taking practical steps. I'm connected to the earth. I'm not just up here in this spiritual realm or in these other areas. I work in like the Akashic records, but I also work in the galactic records. So I'm often just all the way up here. Being grounded means I'm present in my day. I'm understanding that um, there are everyday physical actions in this world on planet Earth as a normal human, that I need to be taking. Grounded means I'm down to earth and I'm aware and I'm present. Grounded means I'm practical and I have structures, right? Um, what else does grounded mean to you? Y'all can let me know in the comments if you think about what grounded means to you, but it means it's the difference in taking a trip and getting on a plane to get there versus driving a car. That's not a bad that's a bad example. But you know, One, you get on a plane and you sort of kind of beam through the air to the other place, where if you're grounded, you're on the ground. You are down here in the middle of it. That's a good one. You are down here in the middle of it. You are in the experience. You're not skipping over the experience. That's actually a pretty good analogy, the plane versus the car. Um, so it's the difference in beaming straight ahead to your destination versus being in the middle of the whole pathway there, the whole experience there. That's fascinating. Very fascinating. I'm having a lot of insight in this moment. Um, so I've really been looking at that, and Saturn is really going to ask us to get grounded. So under Pisces season in general, and under this energy at the new moon, as much as we're being asked to connect in with our intuition, we are also being asked to be very grounded about how we're going to get there and what we're going to do, and creating a real action plan. Which is why I've been kind of, um, I really have been a little anxious about this upcoming Saturn placement. And I don't mean to be anxious because I don't like to practice anxiety, right? Um, but I've been aware that this transit was coming and that Saturn was going to ask me to really get serious about my routines and my practices and get very grounded. It's all of benefit because at the end of all of this, um, I'm going to have a different essence, right? I'm going to be more grounded in life. It's perfect. It's exactly what I needed. All right, so if you want to jump over onto Facebook and join us in Phase by the Moon, I'll put the link down here below the video. I tell you what house Pisces is in for you based on your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. So you will see what house, an area of your life that Saturn is also going to be activating during its stay in Pisces. This is a huge energy for you to pay attention to. So really take note, look at that, and see where is Saturn going to come in and ask you to clean up your life and get serious, because this is where you're going to want to dream big, but you're also going to want to put in some real serious structure and implementation to get to your dreams, to achieve them. Venus is going to be in Pisces. It's actually sextiling Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is also at its final degrees in Capricorn. It's about to transition into Aquarius. When Pluto moves into Aquarius, that's going to be a whole um, different energy as well. It's a big energy. I don't want to say a big energy shift. It is a collective energy shift, and the fact that we have so many things moving signs at this point in March is a big deal. We're having a lot of shifts in our energy. And what this is doing is ushering in those fresh starts for us, ushering in that really, really new beginning that we're going to have for Aries season at the beginning of the year, the astrological new year next month, right? So you could see a big purge at this new moon, or in Pisces season, a big purge of all of these old energies, whatever's left over from Pluto and Capricorn, the final remnants of Saturn in Aquarius before it moves into Pisces. All of that sort of stuff could be happening. It could involve your finances, your relationships, your value systems. Think about what you're ready to release, leave behind you, what you're ready to surrender into, what you're ready to really create next. This is just a whole new journey, and it's going to affect the collective as well as everyone individually, of course. It's a collective new cycle that we're coming into, and individual journeys that we're walking into. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really want to say. So, Pisces new moon, what kind of new moon rituals can you do? If you're into a new moon ritual, this is a great time to work with water. work with water. You could always do your new moon intentions into a water or tea, anything like that. Um, Definitely connect into your intuition over Pisces season, but remember that you're going to have to ground everything in. You're going to have to um, bring it into this earth. It can't just be a dream, and that is the problem with Pisces energy. It ends up being a pipe dream because we don't know how to bring it into the earth in Pisces energy. So really, really think about that. Really think about that. Dream as big and expansive as you want to under this energy, but make sure that you're really um, thinking about how you're going to reach that dream, the steps that you have to take. At this time, I would like to open up the opportunity for you to get an Akashic Records session, have a one-on-one session. We can really clear out some of the old energy and get you set up for success in your new frequencies, moving forward in this new chapter, this new stage of your life. Um, or if you're not ready for one-on-one sessions, join Akashic Alignments, y'all. This is a really great place to start. It's $49 a month normally. It's currently on sale just for a little bit longer at $37 a month. And you can cancel it anytime with my memberships. I even will cancel it for you if you just say, hey, I want to cancel that. I'm totally down with that because I'm all about a win-win situation. I don't want anyone in any of my programs or memberships that does not want to be there. That's nasty energy and we don't want that. So win-win situations. What is the Akashic Alignments? What do we do in there? You get 4 opportunities every month. Basically, we have 2 group alignments that I do, and I align you to the highest expressions of the current energies at play. One way or another, I tap into the collective energy of that membership and call forward the alignments that y'all need. So there is something for everyone in those opportunities. And the other 2 weeks, we do one a week. The other 2 weeks of the month, you have personal opportunities where you make your own request. You can ask questions of the Akashic Records if you have curiosity questions, or if you want direction and guidance in your life in some way, your job, your career, your relationship with your children, whatever that looks like for you, you can ask questions. Or you can ask for a personal clearing or alignment. I align chakras, clear the home and the energy in your home. I activate your gifts, all sorts of different things. So it really depends on what you're looking for. I clear contracts, cords, all sorts of stuff. So those personal opportunities, you use them however you want. And we alternate group alignment, personal, every month. So I really encourage y'all to jump in on that. If you're interested, I'll put all the links down in the comments below. So healing, clearing out those old energies, dreaming really big, and getting grounded and figuring out how you're actually going to achieve those big dreams that you have. That is the theme of this energy. The huge thing to pay attention to or to be aware of is that Saturn is moving into Pisces. Why is this important? Because whatever you're focused on right now is going to carry out for the next couple of years in your life. And Saturn's going to ask you to really be structured and disciplined about what you're wanting to create. I will drop all of that information for your houses to let you know what house this is highlighting for you based on your natal chart over in Phase by the Moon on Facebook. I would like to invite you to join us over there if you're interested. Okay, you'll have a great evening or day, whatever time it is you're watching this. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you around. Have a happy Pisces new moon. Connect in with your intuition and then get grounded. May you be Santosha.